Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So for those of you interested in applying for the Research Australian National University Scholarship, now this video covers everything from how to apply, also to finding a supervisor. I'm showing everything step by step, and also the programs offered at the universities. So you don't want to miss this one because I explained everything in detail. Okay, and also how to get the emails for each supervisors. Now let's dive right into the video. So guys, you come here to the website. This is the website here, anu.edu.au. anu.edu.au. This is the website. So once you can bring your computers and try it while I'm doing it, or you can watch when you're done watching. You can also try it on your own. Okay, so once you come to this website, you want to hit on study. So select study. Okay, and then it brings you up to this page, this next page. Okay, and then you would find where it says study at a great university, not here. So we want to come back again, and then I'm definitely going to hit on study again. Brings us to this other page here. So you would hit on study twice. So the first time I hit on study, it brought me to that search bar. That's not the one we want. Then you hit on study again, it brings other options. So these are study options. This is what we want to have. So these study options here is what we want to be choosing from. Okay, now after you click on study twice, when you come to this website, or you can actually go to study.anu.edu.au, whichever website you feel is okay for you. But I think this other website, or the second website I just mentioned, will take you directly to the study platform where we want to check for the programs. Okay, now once you hit on study, you come down to postgraduate research. Okay, now postgraduate research, then we click on apply now. Okay, apply now. But before we click on apply now, let's just come here a little bit and probably read through. Now see, this is find a supervisor. I'll hit on this one after the other: scholarship and fees, how to apply. Let me click on how to apply first so I can explain again. Now if you have the approval of a college and a potential supervisor, you can apply for admission to the Australian National University. Without this endorsement, though, we might not be able to access your application. Now, this is the step 1. Choose the program you want to study from the program and courses catalog. We can explore that later. Then step 2, after you've chosen the programs that you want to study, then you go on the programs page, click apply to open the application portal. Step 3, complete your application. Okay, complete your application. Now let me scroll down a little bit more. Receiving an offer from Australian National University. After we access your application, we will contact you via email about the outcome within 6 to 8 weeks. That's about 2 months. And now it says if you do not hear from the Australian National University within 2 months, contact your research school or email the graduate research office. Okay, English language requirements, I mentioned this earlier. Programs and courses, we can check this to explore. Okay, let me go to programs and courses so we can see, because I have people asking for the programs that they have. Now we check on search programs and courses. Now we'll come under this angle here on my right hand side. Let me zoom it a little bit in, because the courses you see here are all for undergraduates. Let's come in here for postgraduate research. Okay, so remember, this is postgraduate by research. Okay, so please make sure you are selecting the right program. Okay, make sure you are selecting the right program because you're actually going for postgraduate by research. And let me take you to the other website first of all. Okay, now this is a lot of things that we missed here. Let me just read this for you. Okay, it says before you apply, find a potential supervisor. This tab even helps you. Okay, this tab helps you a lot. So once you've come from the part where I brought you forward, okay, so this is the postgraduate research tab. Okay, the postgraduate research tab, and when you hit on apply now, it takes you to the page where you have to apply. So it brings you to this page. Application for a postgraduate research degree is made via the programs and courses web page. To search for a postgraduate research course, select programs outlined in red below. It even gives you the steps. That was the part where I went on earlier. Okay. Select research in the career filter in the toolbar or on the right hand side of the page outlined in blue below. You can then further filter your results using the college filter in the toolbar on the right hand side of the page outlined in orange below. So that was the other part I just showed before this one. Okay, to select the program that you want to go for, but remember it is postgraduate research. Okay, so make sure you're selecting the right one. Now you can also filter by entering a course name, school or area of research into the search bar outlined in green, this section here. Okay, now let's look at the schools and colleges here. You can also check these schools to make it faster for you. Now you check on the College of Arts and Social Sciences, College of Asia and the Pacific, College of Business and Economics, College of Law, Governance and Policy, College of Science and Medicine. Okay, you just check for the ones that you want to do, the ones that you are going for, College of System and Society, and then other areas. All right, I'm just going to quickly rush through. Let me go back again. This is how to apply for the program. Let me go back again. Now here it says find the supervisor. People that were asking me how to find the supervisor, come here, you hit on search for supervisors. Can you see it? Now search supervisors. Okay, it brought us to another page. This is another page. You can also see the website here, researchportalplus.anu.edu.au. researchportalplus.anu.edu.au. Now before I search, let's just come down here. Okay, just take a thought on what this page is about. Now let's search. For example, let's type political science. So I'm searching for a supervisor now. So I'm just typing. So you type for the program that you are going for, okay? And then I'm just typing political science as an example to show you. And then after typing that, I hit on the search bar here to search. So it's searching, and then here we go. Now these are supervisors. Let me scroll this in, zoom in so you can see. Now these are supervisors that you can connect. So check, you open their profiles and check if they match with yours. There are more of them here. 33 profiles. There are a lot of them here, but take your time to to check. Okay, so you can also filter the ones you want to go for depending on the department. If it's the College of Arts and Social Sciences or the Australian National University itself, directly from the university, or from this the Research School of Social Sciences or the politics. So just filter according to the unit, the desired unit or desired program that you are going for. Now this is how you search for supervisors. You have them here. Okay, now this is one. You can see his profile. You can see this profile. This here, this here, this here. So just click. Let me click on the first one. Okay, so you can read everything about their profile, check about their qualifications, the research interest. Okay, check for their research interest and see if it aligns with what you are going for. Check here, for example, it said he's interested in supervising students in the areas of political theory and political philosophy, analytical political theory, synthetic political theory, especially freedom, equality, power, democratic theory, theories of justice, rational choice, public administration, comparative politics, British politics, all areas, Australian politics. When you check and you see that the research interest of each supervisor aligns with yours, then you can go ahead and send them an email. They have their emails on their profile. Okay, now this is the email of the supervisor. When I mentioned in the other video, I said you can send them an email. So after you have come down, check their biography, check their profile, check their research interest and everything. Okay, then you come to the email, send them an email, a very nice but smart email. I already mentioned in the video the things that you should be saying on the email while you contact the supervisors. Okay, so know that you can send even up to more than 1 or 2, 3 supervisors, or if you find just one, because you have to keep sending until you have a positive response. You might not get responses on time. Okay, let me go back again. I believe this is helpful. Now let me check on this one, Prof. Sharon Triel. So let's check this profile. Okay, so this is our email as well, and let's check here: research interest, health, equity and well-being, climate change and energy transitions, complexity, global governance, global health, food system urbanization, political economy of health. So you see everything here. You check if it matches yours, and then you go ahead and send them an email. Okay, if you want to check further, you can also go here on the website and just see more about this professor and check if it aligns with what you are going for. Okay, I think I have shown how to search for a supervisor. Now let me go back here. Now let's check here. Our college can provide you with the information about research, supervisors and group. More than one college can offer supervision in a particular study area, so you can check all of these. Okay, let me check for somebody was asking me on one of the comments. Let me check if I can see. In one of the comments, somebody was asking for one particular program. Let me see if I can remember what that program is about. It said philosophy. Studied philosophy. Okay, so we can just come down here to probably social sciences. Okay, and let's go here. The Australian University of Sciences. Okay, area of research. We can come here and check, but let's just scroll down. Okay, now let me hit on this one. Here, this is philosophy. You can still do the same thing there. It's usually better to just focus on the same thing you've done, okay, or a related one. So I'm just using philosophy since this person did masters. So if you want to do a master's by research, you can come here as well. Okay, this is it here. So degrees offered: doctors of philosophy, masters of philosophy, graduate research inquiry. You can also ask. Okay, so this is just for you to understand how this website works. So let me just go back. I think I've shown how to apply already, right? Okay, application requirements. Okay, now let me come here. Requirements for admission to a Doctor of Philosophy degree, an Australian. Okay, this is specifically for Doctor of Philosophy. Yeah, a Doctor of Philosophy degree, an Australian bachelor degree with at least second class honors. Upper first class honors may be required by some programs. Another degree with a significant research or thesis. A combination of every of the programs, their application requirements. So this one can give you like an overview of what to expect. I don't want to start reading all through, but this is how you should come here. If you need the guides, you can come here and check everything you need to know. Okay, otherwise this video is going to be extremely long. All right, now requirements for admission to a Master of Philosophy degree, an Australian bachelor's degree or higher with an overall grade of distinction or higher, or the international equivalent, another equivalent degree, or a combination of qualifications, research publications, professional experience. Okay, I'm just reading through that so fast. Now, English language requirements. You must meet our English language requirements to be eligible for admission to ANU. While you can apply without having met them, you need to show that you do when you get a study offer from us. Unsure whether you can meet the English language requirements, contact your research school or the graduate research office before you send the application. Learn more about the ANU English requirements. You can hit here if you want to read more about that. Okay, now research proposal. Your draft research proposal only needs to be short. Check in with your potential supervisor to clarify the expectations for this proposal before you send it in with your application. Your proposal should represent your idea or question in your discipline area clearly. Consider it a statement about the basis of the research you'd like to do. Your research proposal should establish the relevance of your idea, show gaps in your field, and how your research would address these. You'll be able to change the proposal once you have enrolled in your program. You can learn more about research proposal here. Potential supervisor as well. This also, so there is an attached hyperlink to each of these, and this is why this website is very helpful and direct. Okay, so for every segment it has a hyperlink that takes you to the next section that they feel might be relevant for you. Okay, so from here you can also find the supervisors too. Now, referees as well, please check here for referees too if you want a guide on how to get the referee. Supporting documentation. Upload clear color copies of your academic transcripts and graduation certificates with your application. You do not need to certify these documents, but they must be original copies. We will verify their authenticity. If your academic documents were originally given to you in a language other than English, we will need official copies of the documents in that language and original translations for verification purposes. Okay. Incomplete qualifications. You can apply to ANU before you complete your current degree if you are in your final year. Advise the graduate research office your expected completion date via your application and supply a copy of the qualification when we make you an offer. Okay, so please people, everything is all here. So anyone you want to go for, you go for. Again, how to apply is here. Remember, postgraduate research. Apply now. It tells you the steps on how to apply. Ready to apply? Apply a HDR degree via our program and courses website. Apply online. This is another website, another hyperlink that takes you on the page on where to apply. So I hit on that. It brings us back to this page again. This is like a see how many years they are and see the duration. Show all results. So this is for the research. You can see them here, the number of years in person, show all results as well. Okay, let me just click on this one. Let me do Doctor of Philosophy, using this one as example from somebody who asked a question. Okay, so everything is all here. Let me just go to apply. Come here, apply. Now, this is the portal. So from everything I've done so far, you can see that the web page takes you from each page to another page. It is just direct and self-explained. It is self-explanatory. You don't have to stress about it. So once you come there and you've chosen the program you want, checked for your supervisors first, and you've gotten an approval from your supervisor, you come here and then you have to apply. Okay, if you've not registered before, you have to first register. Let me just hit on that. Okay, so new registration. Select your title: Dr., Mr., Miss, Mrs., Miss, Prof, Sir. Your names, you put in your names here. Okay, I don't know why this is not allowing me zoom in anyways. Okay, So you put in your names here, okay, family name. So you have to be aware that everything highlighted in the asterisk is all important, okay. See, required fields are indicated with a star, so you should know that all the fields here are very important, so you cannot skip anyone. Make sure all the information you are putting in there is important, okay, and correctly filled. Your email addresses, create a password. Are you an Australian citizen, permanent resident? Do you intend to apply for a higher degree by research program for non-award? So you select here, okay. Yes. Okay. What is your country of citizenship? Select your country of origin. Then you hit here, you register the terms and conditions you have read and understood, and then you hit on register. Once you've registered, then you can proceed with the normal application process. So you log in and then go ahead with the whole process. Okay, so I think this is super explanatory enough, okay. And that is all I'll be saying today. I believe this is very super detailed. Okay guys, so you can use this as your step-by-step guide on how to go about it. If you can save the video, you can reverse it, you can watch it as much as you can, as many times as you can, to help you understand the whole process, okay. And like I said, you can see the website as well. You can check the website yourself, and yeah, try to play around it and start on time so that you can get supervisors on time, and also have higher chances of getting the scholarship. And also make sure that while you are doing this, make sure to plan your flight ticket ahead, because this scholarship does not cover flight tickets, so make sure you're also saving funds for your flight tickets. Also help you with that, okay. Australia is a very far place depending on where your country is located, so you need flight tickets, okay. All right, so I wish you all successes in your application, and also good news to hear from you. I'd love to hear good news from you all. And that's all I'll be showing you all today. If you found this one helpful, like I said, share to those that need them, and also you can save them to come back for the video later. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.